Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Celtic career mode. Yes, the webcam is gone for today. I know, I apologise for that, but it's 11 o'clock in the morning, and I look like shit, so I'm not putting the webcam on. Anyway, today's episode, we're going to continue on with the season. Obviously, a fine start to the season. We are doing pretty well at the minute. Today, we have a couple of games to play and a couple of games to sim. The first one being Freiburg in the group stage of the Europa League. For that, we are at home, so it could potentially be simmed. We then got Leicester at home, not at the King Power. So a difficult game. Leicester, one of the better teams in the league, but then Tottenham at Wembley. And then another Europa League game in Lech Poznan, which I believe should be away from that, is at home as well. So we might end up just playing Freiburg and Tottenham today. Or should we do Leicester and Tottenham? We'll do Leicester and Tottenham. I think that's a better way to go, because I think Premier League points mean a lot more at the minute. Because I do see us going through in the Europa League, to be quite honest. It started well, 6 points from a possible 6. So I'm pretty confident if we sim the majority of these group stage matches, we'll go through. In the Premier League games, we're trying our best to do as well as we can in the Premier League, and by simming, I always feel like we're vulnerable to dropping points, and I don't want that to happen. So hopefully continue on with our great start, though. In the last episode, we picked up a lot of points as well, and hopefully that will continue going into today's episode. First game, though, Freiburg in the Europa League. Let's see how it goes. There we go, 3-1. Sim in the Europa League seems a lot more comfortable than sim in the league games. A 3-1 win, though, against Freiburg. Dembele getting to Masonda, continuing his fantastic season as well with a goal. I think that might be his first in the Europa League. I'm not too sure. But as I was talking about the fantastic start to the season, there it is. I mean, maybe not as good as Watford's, who have won 8 out of 8. They need to start dropping points, but we're second in the league at the minute, and I want to try and keep that up. We want to try and get as close to that Premier League title as possible. This is the third season altogether of the career, our second in the Premier League, and if we can finish top 4, that shows great progression. Patrick Roberts also back from injury. Fantastic news that you want to hear. I don't know if he'll be quite fit enough to play this game against Leicester. Do you know what? We're going to start and we're just going to go for it. This is the team we're going to play. I mean, we've been playing fantastically. The chemistry amongst the team is good. I'm feeling confident. Let's get the first game out of the way. Right then, Celtic Park for the first game of the episode. Not going to lie, this is quite a hefty one. This has got a lot of highlights. This is one of the ones I've sat down and actually had to edit quite a few clips in, because it was quite an eventful game, quite an enjoyable game. Straight away, chances were being made by us. Dembele there, turning the defender. Lovely that we passed to Masonda. Patrick Roberts at that side of the goal. Look at him, back from injury, and clearly forgot whereabouts you placed the ball in that sort of situation, hitting it right to Schmeichel. Within a corner, Schmeichel catches from a decent header, to be fair, but Roberts missing an absolute sitter on his return. He'll have to make up for that at some point during the game. Some lovely passing football being played here. A nice through ball for Stuart Armstrong, who has a chance and absolutely fluffs it. Poor finish from me. It was completely my bad. But poor stuff from Armstrong there. We then just keep penetrating them. Tom Davies, nice wee ball. Moussa Dembele, 15 minutes into the game, we did in fact grab the lead, and we were very, very positive from the off in this game. Just lovely football being played. Leicester weren't even getting a touch of it. I mean, by this point in the game, we're talking about 80% possession to me, probably, because Leicester just did not have the ball at any point. Nice wee ball played through from Armstrong, and Dembele, as cool as you like, finesses it behind Schmeichel. He's not getting to that one, and we are up 1-0 against Leicester at that point in the game. Still want to go for it in the first half. Nice chance being made here. Armstrong with a wee back heel for Dembele. Dembele for Encham to Roberts again, and he's done it twice. Missing 2 sitters in the space of one half. Should be up about 3 or 4-0 at this point with the chances we're creating. Second half, Dembele taking Denier right out the game. Beautiful stuff from Dembele, ruining the Leicester defender. And Olivier Encham was there from the assist of Dembele to finish it off. Another little finished shot into the back of the net. The French connection between Dembele and Encham. But Dembele the way takes Denier out the game. Beautiful from the star man. And Encham is cool and it's collected as you like, putting it in the back of the net. Patrick Roberts then pulls up here, as you can see. Tierney is down. Quite serious. The death of KT. Quite a bad one. and we'll need to find out the consequences after the game. How long will he be out for? Then Bailey with a good chance, a fantastic reaction from Kasper Schmeichel, a fantastic save. As we now power forward again, Musonda making the magic happen down that side. Good ball, Patrick Roberts rises and somehow wins a header. Makes up for those 2 sitters he missed earlier in the game. And it's 3-0 with 12 minutes to go. The game is beyond doubt at this point. And Patrick Roberts, you can see the relief in his celebration that he scored after missing 2 horrid sitters earlier in the match. But Musonda, I mean, he's letting the Leicester players eat the dust off him so fast. And Roberts was there to get his head on the end of it. A small guy, but still up for winning the header. Musa then taking us all by surprise. A fantastic goal from Leicester. Hats off to them. I don't feel like they deserved it. It was really their first chance of the game, if I'm being honest. But Pickford was God knows where. It wasn't on his line anyway. And Musa with a phenomenal finish makes it 3-1. But that just about done it for that game. Fantastic 3 points once again to pick up. A fantastic team performance to take from it. Very happy with how it went.
And the way they achieved it with the blend of decent defending but really high quality.
Well, he's away for 3 months. Captain, Mr. Celtic himself. Bad injury to pick up, to say the least. So, I mean, on that right-hand side, God knows who we're going to play for the next 3 months, because Mikael Lustig, he's a bit past it, to say the least. I'm going to go with Holden. I feel like that's a suitable option. So, we'll do that. But Tierney's out. Gutter, we can only go on, though. Watford looks as though they did slip up. And they lost. We're only 2 points behind them after continuing our good run of form against Leicester. Played very good football. And we've just been offered the England job. Quite a big job offer. You could piss off. I'd rather sit in a bed of shitey covered needles. Quite genuinely. Anyway, next game is a big one, as we know. Tottenham, another big game this episode. We've already played Arsenal. We've played Chelsea this season. So it's now time to go over to Wembley. The last time we were at Wembley, I can remember, it wasn't a good visit. We ended up losing in the League Cup final, which was gutting, to say the least. But you know, we're in good form at the minute. I'm in full faith we could do something. I'm just going to keep the team unchanged because they play really well together. And let's do this. Definitely heading to a bigger stadium this time, Wembley. To take on Spurs. Not really got good memories from Wembley. I can't remember what the score was when we played Spurs here last season, not going to lie, but I do remember being beaten off Southampton in the League Cup final, very depressingly, may I add. But not a very eventful game. It was a game where it was really kind of end to end, but no chance was coming out. That was a good save from Pickford. It was really like the odd chance here and there, and we really did have to take them. Musonda here working a wee bit of magic, but Armstrong does manage to swing in. Roberts with a fantastic header once again, that time not as lucky as the last game. Really, these were the only chances of the first half, in all honesty. We then created a chance here. Armstrong with all the space and time to finish, and he does indeed finish, putting it in the back of the net. 1-0 up at Wembley. Really, you're going to see very little. Basically just the goals from this game. It wasn't exhilarating, but that was a nice finish from Armstrong, who is wearing the armband, as you can see. God rest Kieran Tierney for the next 3 months. But a nice finish nonetheless. Not going to take that away from him. It was kind of easy stuff once they got it by the defenders, and we're taking our time to watch the celebration, aren't we? But a nice cross, and Armstrong, good touch, strong finish. Michel Vorm's not going to get to it. I mean, he tries putting a leg out, but too quick, too powerful, and he's done the business there, Stuart Armstrong. So, lovely stuff to give us the lead at Wembley. As I said, a place we're not very fond of, as of yet anyway. After the day though, who knows? 7 minutes left in the clock. Musonda once again working magic down that left wing. He has been phenomenal. Great ball, spectacular finish from Tom Davies. Musonda really carving out everything, the catalyst for the attacking movement there. But Davies coming in and hitting it so sweetly on the volley. A fantastic volley. It's going nowhere but the back of the net. Bang. There you go. That is all it needs to be said, really. And we did go to Wembley. We did win. We beat Tottenham. Another big win. This season is going fantastically. Another fantastic win away from home even as well. So things are going incredibly well at the minute. I mean, I can't check I can't be bothered going in to get the league table because it takes about 10 years to load. But I can only assume we're still sitting in second place. And if we win this game against Lech Poznan, which is at home, so I'm expecting us to get the win. If we do win it, that's us qualified for the last 32 of the Europa League as well. Right now, this season is going fantastically. Obviously, we went out the League Cup very early on to much weaker opposition, which wasn't great. But at the end of the day, the League and the Europa League are the two competitions that right now matter the most, by miles and miles. So, we're going to play this team. Took a long pause there, sorry about that. Against Lech Poznan. Here we go. It should be a win. I mean, we beat Freiburg. And there we go. Davies and then Cham. The centre mids getting us the goals, which send us through to the last 32 of the Europa League. And we are top of the table ending this episode. Watford slipped up a couple of games. And we are top by goal difference at this moment in time. That is quite sensational. So a very big episode with some big results. The next episode, some fairly straightforward Premier League games to start off. CSK, Moscow, Huddersfield, and we'll play Manchester United at Old Trafford as well. So we'll get through 5 games in the next episode. If you have enjoyed, make sure you hit like and subscribe, guys. Much appreciated. I'll see you all next time.